And good morning, everyone. Tony Farah with Coldwell Banker Realty, and welcome to my Market Magic Update. Happy Thursday, everyone. I hope this video finds you well and healthy with you and your loved ones. So, what is this week's market update about? But first, you notice something different, right? You notice the shades? I really want to acknowledge a past client of mine who really went above and beyond, and they came across this and they bought it as a gift. Yes, so I picked it up, and as we honor April Autism Awareness Month, as we wrap up the month, I want to really shout out to all the parents out there. Kudos to you all, and thank you from a parent to a parent for everything you do with your kiddos. So back to real estate. So let me share my screen real quick. And this is an InfoSpark right here. It's an InfoSpark's market data, and that is totally driven from the MLS activities. So definitely a trusted resource. I use it a lot personally for many different reasons. But today the focus is, again, we're looking at the 4 large counties in the Twin Cities: Hennepin County, Ramsey County, Anoka County, and Dakota County. And really this week's focus is going back to last year. So we're going to compare March of this year last year, and then if we know March was hit really hard with coronavirus, and so it continued into April and still in fact impacting, but that's not the case when we look at the graph right here. So if I pull March of 2019, we won't have April until a little later, but March of 2019, if you look at last year's in Hennepin County, total listing were at 2132. This year, we're looking at 2469 for March of 2020, which is an increase of 15.8%. Same thing with Ramsey County, we looked at 661 back in March 2019, 840, which is a 27.1% increase over last year. Anoka County saw an increase of a 14.1% year over year, and so did Dakota County, which a little closer to 12% increase. Now you may say, well, how is April looking? Because I know March, we didn't get hit until like March 20th or so, but if we look at April, you look at the graph, it's definitely speaking up, and so is these two right here. So they're definitely moving forward, and it'll be interesting to look at April once the data go up and then compare those as well. So, but the moral of this, and what I really want to get out, is that do we have a slowdown? Absolutely. On both sides of the aisle, buyers and sellers, yes. I'm not going to really lie about this or BS you about this. We do have an impact on it. But what we're having is we're still active. We have listings coming on the market. We have people that are still looking to relocate. People are still looking to move. People are still looking to downsize, but the numbers don't lie, right? So on any given year, you've got 5 million sellers that are looking to sell and 5 million buyers are looking to sell nationwide. I'm not saying in the state of Minnesota, but those are indicators that people are still moving forward with their plans. Whether they have to relocate for job purposes or to be with families, activities are still happening. On the flip side, the buyers out there, let me just stop sharing real quick, but this is a really great graph that I look at on a daily basis. Buyers, on the other hand, as low as the interest rates are, they are seriously looking out there. So you may have the serious buyers going out there and really trying maybe to get a deal, which in some cases there are available out there because sellers are really motivated to move on. So, there's, the trade-offs with during a crisis, and people are really some hesitant, some are excited, they want to just move forward with the transaction. So with that said, do we have people on the fence? Absolutely. If you or someone is on the fence and really can't put the grasp together because there's so much going on the outside, reach out to me. Now, I'm more than happy to really consult with you, advise you on what best is for you and your family. So if you are a seller and you're looking at, okay, the spring is here, we want to get it ready, get it on the market, because pretty soon fall is around the corner, right? We need to talk like ASAP. If you are a buyer looking to really, is this the right time for me to get in and buy? You know, I'll connect you with lenders. You know, they'll share with you their perspective. You know, why is this a good time to really buy? So I hope this brought you some value. Let me share my screen again, because I love those graphs. You know, and again, you know, it's definitely promising. You know, we're seeing really good stuff, positive stuff. You know, there are listings coming on a daily basis, and we are seeing closed transaction on a daily basis. You know, are we doing it differently? Absolutely. We're taking different measures. Even you don't even have to show up the closing anymore. It's being notarized virtually. I can't show up the closings just because, you know, we're trying to limit the amount of people that show up to the table. Open houses, as you know, are prohibited, but we are taking different measures. You know, I do like the live virtual open house where I take you and the viewers through every room and really detail the amenities, the features of the house. You know, that's one. I'm bringing people onto the Zoom screen, and really the buyers and sellers, their agents, and really walk virtually through the home. Plus, we're even have a 3D or a Matterport, you know, where we literally bring you inside the house and then you can check it out. So as you can see, there's a lot of different ways that we are conducting our business on a daily basis. Our top priority, obviously, everybody's safety, right? But we will get through this. It's just a matter of time. You know, there's always light at the end of the tunnel, and there's green behind me. There's water, which means spring is upon us. Thank God the temperatures are warm enough that we can get out and enjoy the sun. So with that, I hope you found some value in this. Please reach out if there's anything I could help, answer any questions. Better yet, if you know anyone that's looking out there, or better yet, on the fence, kind of my line right now, right? You know where to find me. Take care and have a great day. Well, next week, before I wrap this up, next week, I'll bring back the showing time and then literally give you a different perspective from the activities and how things are shaping up from showings of properties and how does that relate to closed transaction as well. So stay tuned. I'll see you next Thursday. Take care.